Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another pregnancy update. So the last time I did an update was the 20 to 24 week update. Noodles come and say hi, per usual. And now this update is going to be the 24 week to 28 week update. It's like almost 29 week update because I have a little bit of information that'll be going into my next update. But if you'd like to know what's been going on, definitely stay tuned. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the thing that happened going into the 29th week, I can't speak. So in my 28th week, I did have another anatomy scan. Well, it was more of just like an ultrasound because I guess once you get past like week 24, they can't do a lot of the same measurements because the baby's so much bigger. So I had another ultrasound done and I got a call from my OB yesterday. Sorry guys, Noodle interrupted me, so I had to move the camera around a little bit. Don't mind all the craziness in the back. I'm gonna be filming a baby haul here soon, so look out for that. But anyway, so I had the ultrasound done on Monday. Today I'm filming this, it is a Friday, and I just turned 29 weeks yesterday. So this is during my 28th week, and my OB said the brain looks great, the heart looks great, the spine looks great, you know, everything looks great. However, she said there is something that is abnormal towards the bottom of the leg / top of the foot. So it sounds like it's like kind of ankle-ish area. And she said it is a little bit worrisome. So she referred me to I believe it's called a perinatal neonatologist. I honestly can't even remember the name of the specific doctor, but he's a specialist and he's going to take a peek at the leg and see what's going on. And my appointment for that is on Tuesday. So I'm going to do a whole separate update on that day and kind of go over what's going on. And I'll probably film that raw and real, like vlog style day in the life because I want to look back and be able to see these things. And I am praying that it is nothing serious. And my husband, of course, made the joke. He goes, well, I'd rather her have a bum leg than a bum heart or a bum spine, you know? And he made me giggle because I lost my mind yesterday and was crying for a little while. But it's just scary. Anytime your unborn child or child in general is sick or is hurt or there's something wrong, it's like you kind of freak out a little bit. And of course, even being a second time around mom, like it's still super scary. Like to think that maybe she might have to go through surgery after birth or later on in life and have multiple surgeries, like that would just really suck. And it is what it is though. And guess I'm more happy that it's something like this rather than something of the brain or the heart or, you know, something more serious. But we'll see. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I am trying to prepare myself for something that could potentially be scary and require surgery and stuff. So we'll see. But yeah, definitely keep a lookout for that video in the next few days. And there should be an update with what's going on with that. Okay, so another thing that's been going on during the 24 to 28 week period of my pregnancy is sleeplessness. I feel like the Unisom has just like completely worn off when it comes to helping me sleep most of the time. My cat, hi Noodle. And it just like, I'm having a really hard time falling asleep and I've tried to stop taking the Unisom a couple times. Excuse me, burping, that's another thing. I burp all the time. But I tried to stop taking the Unisom, that was no good. I got really sick. Again, I try to take every couple weeks. I try to like not take it and see what happens. Really, Noodle? My kitty wants to just hang out with me. And I've also tried to do half a dose to see if that would help. And I was pretty sick then after the half a dose. So I've just been taking it still and it is what it is. I'm going to take it if it's not going to make me feel sick and it doesn't harm the baby, then we're good to go. So, but it's been hard because I feel like I'm having a really hard time falling asleep lately. And some nights, like I don't go to sleep till like 12:31, if not later, and then my son wakes up at 6:30. So it's like, oh dear. Definitely sleeplessness has been a thing. The next symptom I've been having during the last month is heartburn. It is coming in full force, and I feel like I try not to take too many Tums because, you know, I don't want to eat my body weight in Tums, but it feels like I have to sometimes. funny enough, when I had the ultrasound on Monday, the ultrasound person was like, wow, she's got a full head of hair. And I'm like, well, if that wives' tale is true, which it was with Finley, because I had raging heartburn with him and his hair was very long when he came out. He had a full head of blonde hair. If it's anything like that, then I'm not surprised. She got to show me, I was like, wait a second, you can see a full head of hair like on an ultrasound? I didn't really think that was a thing, but yeah, she showed me and it was like the craziest thing I've ever seen. So she is full head of hair already, guys. The next symptom or thing that's been going on in the last month is the amount of pressure going on down there. I definitely feel the baby getting heavier. And another thing about the ultrasound on Monday is that they said they did her measurements and she's already weighing about 3 pounds, 10 ounces, which is completely insane. Considering I was only 28 weeks, like 4 days when I had the ultrasound done. So Finley was 8 pounds, 11 and a half ounces. So I'm not gonna be too entirely shocked if she's almost 9 pounds, if not over. But yeah, she's already a very big girl and I'm only 28 weeks along. Well, 29 now, but you know, they say they can gain a half a pound to a pound every week the last month of pregnancy. I'm like, oh, sweet Jesus. But as long as she's healthy, that is all that matters. Something we're gonna be doing here soon when it comes to the baby is we are gonna be in the car seat soon. Like I said, I am now 29 weeks pregnant when I'm filming this, so time is kind of the essence. I definitely wanna get the car seat by the time I'm like 36 weeks or so, but we're kind of just like buying things here and there, so it's not like crazy amount of money all at one time because, as you guys know, babies are expensive and they don't necessarily have to be expensive, but you know, some things you just have to get for a child, and a car seat is one of them. And we already have the Chico, I think it's the Bravo for 2 double strollers, so we are going to be buying the Chico is it KeyFit or Key, I forget the name of the car seat, but we are going to be getting that so it goes with the double stroller, so it'll click in there and everything. We had a Graco with Finley and we really love Graco, but we really enjoyed this double stroller in particular. So yeah, we still have to get the car seat, but that is coming. One of the biggest things that happened during the last month is I found out at 26 weeks that my husband's new insurance to the fire department is now technically out of network at my old doctor's office. So at 26 weeks pregnant, I had to scramble and find a new doctor, and let me tell you, I had a mental breakdown that day. I love my doctor. She's so wonderful, and I know I've mentioned her. Hey. Well, my son keeps getting up from his nap, so that's great. Big boy bed, boy. So, as I said in my previous vlog, I loved my old doctor. She was wonderful. I just felt super comfortable, and I feel like it's so hard to find, let me move this a little bit. It's so hard to find a doctor, let alone like an OBGYN doctor that you can fully connect with. Like, that's a very personal doctor. But anyway, so I had to find a new doctor, and I've reached out to my friend, and she told me to go where she goes, and I went with her exact doctor that she has that delivered her babies, and I love her. I met with her a couple times so far, and I've talked to her on the phone a few times, like with the ultrasound and all of that, and she's just one of those people that just feels like your friend. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she just reminds me so much of like a close friend, and I'm very lucky I found her. So that was one of the biggest things about the last month, is that in the middle of the month, the middle of the last month, I had to find a new doctor, and I was so stressed out, but honestly, I think everything happens for a reason, and I was able to find someone who I really connect with again, which I'm very lucky for, so I'm happy about that. I'm so obsessed with cold water. The next thing that I'm going to talk about, and probably the last, is going to be weight gain. Now with Finley, I don't know if I've mentioned this before in my other updates, I only gained 3 pounds my entire pregnancy with Finley, and I was like shocked about that. But as you guys can tell, I'm sure I'm not the skinniest person ever. I'm not the largest person ever, but I'm definitely not tiny. So they already, my first pregnancy with Finley, they said, we don't really want you gaining more than 10 pounds, which I thought, wow, that's insane. And then I only am gaining 3 pounds, which is great. In this pregnancy so far, I've gained 8 pounds. I'm seeing numbers on the scale I have never seen before. and that worries me. It fluctuates between 8 to 10 pounds weight gain so far. But I am a little bit nervous about that, but I have to remind myself, and my husband reminds me, like, I'm growing a child, a human inside of me, and it is okay if I gain a little bit of weight. So I have to keep reminding myself of that because I don't want to stress myself out with the scale. And I know it sounds silly, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, the last thing I'm going to talk about is the ultrasound. I'm going to go back to the ultrasound. So I know I mentioned in my previous, oh sorry, Noodle's moving the curtain. It's really bright outside. I mentioned in my previous updates that I had an anterior placenta, and the placenta was low at my last anatomy scan at 19 weeks. And we did check that again, and it is completely resolved itself. I mean, it's still anterior, it'll never not be in the front, but it as pushed up as the uterus grows, it grows with it. So it's not super close anymore, and C-section does not look like it's going to be a thing at all anymore, which is super exciting. Oh yeah, one more thing. So I did have my glucose test. I did that yesterday, and I think I did good because they said if there was anything wrong with the test that they would call me by end of day tomorrow or yesterday, if not today, and I haven't received a call yet, so I'm gonna go with I passed it. Hopefully. Thank you guys so much. Oh, wait a second. Gotta show you the bump. Okay guys, don't mind the messiness here. This is the bumpiness. I'm wearing leggings. My leggings are way up here. They're just regular leggings. And my shirt, this particular shirt, looks a little funny, but yes. This is the 29-week bump. 28, I guess. Well, technically I'm 29, but you know. This is it. I'm already getting quite large, my friends. Thank you guys so much for watching and following along with my pregnancy journey so far. I'm excited to update you guys. Oh, baby monitor. I'm excited to update you guys with the next ultrasound and let you guys know how that visit goes to the specialist. Keep a lookout for that video this week. That'll definitely be coming up. And I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you next time. Bye.